As for Brazil, they include their big guns tonight from the off. 6 times World Player of the Year, Marta and Debinha. That's the one change for Tony Gustafsson. Emily van Egmond comes in after a cameo on Saturday that produced a goal and an assist. This is Duda. In the central route, Tamira says, give the ball to me. And Duda obliges. Talking of which, that's not a bad ball to release Sam Kerr on the right. Fans on their feet, whenever Sam it was slightly behind her, but she's still done really well. Ali Carpenter in towards the near post on Caitlin Ford. Scoops it over the top of the crossbar.
Fantastic position, and you almost expected to see the back of the net rippling from that one.
Maybe just a touch of...
Ali Carpenter can create time and time again. Not quite the ball we needed there from Meeks, but what an opportunity. That needed to be a goal. That effort on target there needed to be a finish.
Touches on that, and it's worked out nicely for Duda. Antonia invited forward on the right, 3 in the box. And it's straight into the gloves of Lydia Wood. One more is Kerr, she's onside. Australia building nicely. Caitlin Ford wants it played early. Another chance potentially for Caitlin Ford. And that's a really good save.
Fantastic opportunity for the Matildas.
Just the slightest of touches off Antonia.
From Sam Kerr to Caitlin Ford. I love that early ball across the back line. She's just beaten both of her defenders, and a bit of a bouncy one for Caitlin Ford to try and get over.
By the goalkeeper, here's the corner from Catley. Punched away by Leticia, back in by Cooney Cross. It's Erica's header, and on the volley and into the back of the net. Finishes like that. And look at what it means.
On easy as you like into that top left corner.
We'll just stick her up front.
She's all in and about that action in the set pieces. Kyra Cooney Cross with a fantastic first strike. And
remember,
Claire Polkinghorne is just getting better and better with age. Look.
By the goalkeeper, here's the corner from Catley. Punched away by Leticia, back in by Cooney Cross. It's Erica's header, and on the volley and in. Dancing in field is Duda. Adriana Tamires is on her bike again down that left-hand side. Danger here for the Matildas. Tamires' cross. Moment.
It was, and it's Tamires getting forward again. Mary Fowler really needs to make sure she's switched on and tracking.
Attention switches to the other end because Sam Kerr is on the charge. Still Sam Kerr. Defender in the way. Get a second bite at it, Kerr, but eventually... Adriana Debinha. Quite on the same wavelength as Marta. Fowler, risky ball. Brought down by Marta. Here's Debinha. It's Debinha over the top.
You can't go in aimlessly. She needs to, in that situation, potentially just drop it back to Ellie Carpenter, refresh, or a little tactical foul. Otherwise, the defence line is in trouble.
Australia could be in trouble here. It's Adriana. Adriana again! Oh, off the base of the post.
To the right, and that will bounce in rather than out. Lydia Williams lucky there, and the Aussies lucky not to be.
Here on Saturday that very nearly repeated the dose.
And it's a fantastic strike. She's hit it so well. It's going exactly where she needs.
Duda wants it played short. Here's Duda. She didn't really get hold of it. Comes out a second time for Marta. And Australia managed to get bodies in the way.
The Matildas have just been a little bit rattled by the last couple of minutes of play, and Matildas with the ball in possession, they've just looked to go long a bit too early, been a bit impatient. We can totally appreciate why they're looking.
Wide right is Caroline. Debinha in the box. Caroline with the step overs. It's Caroline, and Lydia Williams forced into the save at the net.
The ball to them, but this is another show of their attack. Steph Catley's done really well to hold her feet there, and Lydia Williams is forced to make a...
It's an intelligent ball by Julia Bianchi. Tamires, and Lydia Williams can't reach it. It's all square.
Looks like it's Debinha catching the post that's been the biggest issue, as well as Lydia Williams there.
And the concern for Australia is that Lydia Williams and Debinha, you've got to say, is very brave to go in as she collided. To be honest, Georgia, that is not an intentional shot. At least I don't think it is from Tamires. I think she's looking across the ball there and she's miscued it. So Lydia Williams can only just parry it.
Brazil, but certainly not the scenes that you like to see on the back of an opportunity, and really well done by Lydia Williams there to parry.
Tied up.
Oh, well, this isn't one you like to see at all. It looks like there may have been a head clap.
They've got up towards Caitlin Ford, who's bundled off the ball here by Antonia. Here come Brazil again. Adriana going to go from long range.
Final third and finally getting their go.
Let's do that. Marta. A little bit of a mess here. Dabinia's come away with the ball. Mary Fowler trying to help out. Here's Tamirez. That had to be timed perfectly by Tamika Yallop.
I think that Tamika Yallop's timed that perfectly, and she needed to make that challenge.
Here's Carolyn. Again, Australia on the back foot. Carolyn with the step overs. Side netting this time from Tamika Yallop.
Yeah, you can see that she just waits for Tamirez.
Have a look at this challenge. Yeah. Based in New Jersey. She is the number 8. Touch around the corner looking for Dabinia. Hasn't quite come off. Going on out there. Now Tamirez. Angelina looking for that running behind. Ellie Carpenter's one. It'll drop here for Sam Kerr. On the turn was Van Egmond. Can they find the angle? It's Yallop to clip it in. And Brazil. Also working the angle nicely for Adriana, and pushing forward on the right is Antonia. Dabinu at the back post. Antonia might go on her own.
Corner through that, but Adriana's just proving really difficult time and time again, and she's just been granted way too much space in those areas. Football, this is the test for the Matildas tonight, if this is how Brazil are going to play.
Marta cleaned up by Cooney Cross. On goes. And Australia got a problem with Lydia Williams, who might have just tweaked something.
That we saw with Lydia Williams with the quad issue. I believe that the information from Tony Gustafson has been to go.
Now that right-hand side, now they create the angle for Antonia to drill it in. It's Catley at the near post, had to deal with it. Unfortunately, ball over too cheaply. Now Dabinia for Brazil, little scoop forward. Marta is offside. And Australia are grateful.
Stepped at the last minute, which put Marta offside there.
Oh, that's a tight one too.
Game on Saturday.
Here's Sam Kerr looking for Ellie Carpenter, bombing on as she always does down the right. It's a timely intervention from Ross. It's well defended by Erika. And Sam Kerr adjudged to have barged Adriana. What do you think Tony Gustafson will have said to his charges at the break? Strong words, do you think?
Oh, look, I think he would have said that we don't need to...
There's the commentator's curse, Georgia. Mary Fowler turning the ball over and slid in behind. It's a lovely ball for Carolyn, but Lydia Williams by Mary Fowler off the uprights. Goodness me, second chance for Fowler. Dug out by the Brazilians. Can Australia find an angle? Fowler on the move. Wide right is Simon. Carpenter again. Lovely football. Kerr! How about that?
Once again, and Sam Kerr makes no mistake to slot that one into the Wheeler in the back left corner, and it manages to manoeuvre its way all the way up the field. Ellie Carpenter. Well, that's a team goal if you've ever seen one. It started at the back.
The last 2 games, but you just can't keep her down. She's moved up to goal number 49 for her country. What a goal for the Matildas. And Sam Kerr, who's taken a back seat in the goal stakes. On the move. Wide right is Simon. Carpenter again. Lovely football. Kerr! How about that? Lead. Catley's throw. Intelligent chest down. And Caitlin Ford doing the best to turn provider there before Adriana stopped her, and Australia have got the ball back high. Here's Kerr trying to place it.
It's a very interesting decision there from the referee, because as the advantage was...
Claire Polkinghorne and Sam Kerr with the goals. played into. Ordered a corner.
Yeah, I was with you on that one, Simon, but as we see the replay there, it clearly just comes off.
A little bit too flat, easily steered away by Duda at the near post. A little bit of a tangle of legs between Polkinghorne.
Doing it that well and managing to catch Marta there on the top of her foot. Yeah, fair bit of frustration shown there from Marta as well as we have a look at that tackle. Claire Polkinghorne.
Verbal encouragement for her teammates as well. So from the opposite side, it's slung in and off the post and into the back of
The delivery off the left boot of someone like Marta with a free header in the 6-yard box. Matildas do need to be defensively tighter there.
So puts it in the back of the net.
Well, that's virtually a free header there for Erica, and you're right, Georgia, it's not tight enough defensively, it's not tight enough marking.
To actually attack the ball, everyone's waiting for the ball to come to them. And Erica's just there, wretched defensive line as we can see there, but no one's stepping the line.
touch off the post. Brazil are back in it at 2-1.
That's a great finish there from...
Verbal encouragement for her teammates as well. So from the opposite side, it's slung in and off the post and into the back of...
Will give the Matildas an opportunity to step back out there a bit refreshed for the remaining minutes of this half. A look at here again, and Erica just completely unmarked, come in and essentially a free header that's helped in by the woodwork too, but perhaps just...
Scott McKinnon.
Extremely loud indeed. They're still on their feet, clapping. They've got the drums going. They are absolutely pumped for this. They know that...
Not one that we like to see. Marta, she's a legend of the game. It doesn't matter which team you're supporting. You've never been brutal in terms of a contact sport. There's been injuries everywhere.
It's an intelligent ball by Julia Bianchi, Tamirez, and Lydia Williams can't reach it. It's all square.
Look like it's Dabinia catching the post that's been the biggest issue, as well as Lydia Williams there.
And the concern for Australia is that Lydia Williams...
Of which was which, but a great follow-up there from Dabinia. She puts her body on the line, and you just see Alana Kennedy as a defender.
And Dabinia, you've got to say, is very brave to go in as she collided. To be honest, Georgia, that is not an intentional shot. At least I don't think it is from Tamirez. I think she's looking across the ball there and she's miscued it. So Lydia Williams can only just parry it.
Now, she's just slightly caught off her line, but defensively not tight enough to be able to follow up Dabinia there to keep that one out. But you don't like Zil, but certainly not the scenes that you like to see on the back of an opportunity. And really well done by Lydia Williams there to parry.
Tied up.
Oh, well, this isn't one you like to see at all. It looks like there may have been a head clash.
Great stuff. And bursting through the challenge of Catley is Carolyn on the charge. Around Claire Wheeler. Marta on the right. Carolyn's continued to run, and that is a
blistering run by Carolyn there. She took that about 60 yards up the field, dribbled through 2 or 3 Matildas.
Australia defend that one better, at least for now. Marta, top of the box. Gets it on her right foot, tries to thread it through, which was cheeky for
But all in all, we seemed to be able to find our way.
There goes Adriana, twisting one way and the other, and it's going to be a corner for Brazil. Can Australia defend the set piece better? It's Erica again who gets underneath it. And then Williams plucks it out of the...
To make that lunging challenge, because you've got 3 or 4 Matildas run after losing it for just a moment, and she just takes the ball out of her feet. A lot of bodies go up there. It looks like Letitia initially is just caught with a little bit of friendly fire. There's a great delivery in there from Courtney Nevin. Low and flat and right into the danger area.
On now for Angie Beard. It's Carolyn on the right. Marta arriving. Look at that for footwork. Still Marta.
Stop and go. This is where she shines. She loves being in close spaces and using her footwork to get well, and others have struggled.
Here's Marta. Could Brazil win it virtually with the last kick of the game? Marta's shot goes over the top. She wants a corner. that was the final action of what was an absolutely gripping two-game